This video is probably a waste of time, but I'm going to make it short and sweet. I was in this battle last night, and there's a certain kind of player whose mouth is bigger than their game. And instead of sitting back and absorbing information and trying to learn, they just have far too much to say, and their ignorance is revealed with almost every comment. And what I'm doing here is trying to get the M12 to get as far away from that IS as possible. The IS can one-shot that thing, obviously, and he is, if the IS appears, right here, he's just going to blow him away. So I kept over and over trying to get the M12 to retreat as far away as possible so that the IS couldn't see him, and I could go, I could methodically explore the field and then do the scouting maneuvers that are necessary to end this game without dying. Now, the IS there can kill a Type 64 with a single shot if you catch fire. And you'll notice I don't have a fire extinguisher, and there's a reason for that. Because I drive. I don't passively scout ever. I've never used binoculars or a camouflage net. And you have to do it methodically. So, like I said, I tried to get the M12 to get away from trouble, and when he wouldn't move, he just stayed there stubbornly. Then I finally said, "Oh, I've got to try to do something, even though it's wrong." Now, on this account, which I used for a long time to recruit people for Panic, I'm the commander of Panic, and this account was so I could play anonymously and just do what I like to do, which is drive around. It's not the most efficient way to play because there's so many maps that are not conducive to that. But I've had a lot of fun in this tank. And I had to play it even more often when the MT-25 was nerfed into oblivion. And what these people saying these things to me don't know is that 95% of my 50,000 odd games have been played in light tanks. And a vast majority of those games until 9.18 were played with higher tiers. In my T50, I was always platooning with 7s and 8s, sometimes even 9s, and on rare occasions 10s, and in those days they didn't say fail platoon. That phrase came into existence later. And in those platoons, I would say 80% plus of my games in total have been platooned. It could even be higher. And of those platoons, probably half of them had arty. I used to platoon with 2 arties all the time. And I platooned with 2 arties that were 2 tiers higher. Like in my A20, I platooned with a couple of AMX-13 F3s or even GW Panthers. All the time. So, people don't know that there's other ways to play this game and have fun. And all through this battle, people were using W8 to make comments about certain people's skills. Well, guess what? Spotting damage counts for nothing in W8, and in the entire time I've been playing this game, that's all I've been doing is getting spotting damage for the team because I consider it a huge amount of fun, and I don't have to worry about all that other stuff. I just do reconnaissance to the best of my ability, have fun, and leave it at that. And these numbers are not, they're a good guide to people's rough abilities, but in certain cases, aka yours truly, it tells you nothing at all. And I'm ashamed to say it, but it's sad that a fellow Canadian not only basically insulted me, but it was obvious he didn't understand what I was doing. And I'll show you that right now. So I failed to get the M12 to come out in the field. He's still too close to him. And I'm saying, you must get far away, right? I'm telling him to get out here, He won't do it. Okay, so how do you scout? See, a certain person says I can't scout. Well, what you do is you try to find the largest reverse slope. Now on this side it's not good, but you're looking for the largest reverse slope where you have the biggest possible field of view. So the IS is not trying to cap. Right? I'm trying to spot him. Okay, the M12 still won't move. And like I say, if that IS appears here, he's dead. Right? Boom. And then I got to try to wear him down. So where's the next best reverse slope with the largest possible field of view? Let's see, where's the comment? The comment is coming. I must have missed it. That's exactly the spot, right? You've got an escape route. You're reasonably high up, and you have a sight line there and a sight line there. If I had done it, let's just do a little drawing. Over here would have been wrong, right? Because you get silhouetted there, and you're almost overcommitted. Here, I'm going reasonably fast, and I can turn left or right, right? And there I saw him. Preserved my velocity, right? And then the Artie landed a hit for 315 damage. And I've only got one gold round left. Yeah, and I did lag there. I'm not going to back it up to show you that. Sometimes replays don't show lag. So I'm pretty confident now I can get them. And the way you do this is you don't slow down, right? No peekaboos. Preserve your velocity. Drive around them. Game over. So another thing too, I'm going to send the people that were making these comments, I'm going to send them an invite to my Discord server. And as far as I'm concerned, if they don't respond to the invite and come and talk to me, and I'm a pretty rational and reasonable and friendly person, as far as I'm concerned, they're pussies, they're cowards, they're not men. Game over.